When the woman is walking with her daughter, she suddenly stops to catch her breath. She tells her daughter, "Don't worry, we will reach your grandmother's house very soon." After saying this, they start walking again. Suddenly, a man comes there and sees them. The little girl looks at him and tells her mother that he is her father. The woman gets nervous when she sees her husband. She quickly takes her daughter and starts running away. When the man sees his wife running, he calls out to her to stop. But when she does not stop, he starts running after them. The woman keeps running with her daughter while her husband runs behind them. After some time, the woman gets tired and stops at one place. The man reaches there and says to his wife, "You cannot leave me and go anywhere." The little girl stands next to her mother. When the man tries to take his wife with him, she says, "I do not want to live with you." The man smiles and says, "If you do not want to come with me, that's fine. But my daughter will stay with me." He takes the child from the woman. The little girl says to her mother, "I want to stay with you." The woman tells her husband, "The child does not want to stay with you. Let her come with me." The man says, "This child is mine, and she will stay with me. If you want to come with me, then come." After saying this, he leaves with the child. The woman drops her bag on the ground and calls out to her husband. She runs after him, but someone pushes her, and she falls down. The man comes back and grabs his wife. Just then, police officers see them and run toward them. The police officer says to the man, "Why are you troubling this woman?" They hold them. The woman stands near the police officer. The little girl runs to her mother and hugs her. The man tells the police officer, "This woman is my wife." The woman says, "Yes, he is my husband, but I do not want to live with him anymore." When the man hears this, he becomes angry. A police officer asks the woman, "Why do you not want to live with your husband?" The woman starts crying and says, "My husband wants me to transfer all my property to his name. That is why I do not want to live with him." The police officer says to the man, "You were trying to treat your wife unfairly. Now you will be punished." The police officer tells the woman, "Do not worry, you can go now." The woman thanks the police officer and says, "Please take my husband away." When the man hears this, he says to his wife, "Please do not hand me over to the police. I made a mistake. I will never do this again." But the woman does not forgive him. Later, an old woman is carrying some bags when her daughter arrives at the house with her child. The little girl calls out to her grandmother. The old woman turns around, sees her daughter and granddaughter, and runs to them. She hugs them tight. The woman says to her mother, "Please forgive me. You were right. My husband married me for my property, but I did not listen to you." The old woman says, "You do not need to ask for forgiveness." She kisses her granddaughter and hugs both her daughter and granddaughter again. Now give your opinion in the comments. Can a man marry a woman for her property or not? Share this video as much as possible so more people can give their opinion.